russosbrand.com, where the pros are the pros. Castrating the marks.
So let's go to Will Washington video. He's with Aubrey Edwards. They're talking about the AEW Championship, the actual belt itself.
I'm just going to put it out there. I technically held the title for longer than Bryan Danielson did in those first few days because I had it. And then it was in my house until we ended up getting to Dynamite.
I mean, I'll say that because there's a small part of the story that's left out.
This belt collection, like, what is wrong with these people?
Well, Vince, I don't know if you can see, but those are actual AEW belts. So I bet you he got them from Tony to put in his
Jesus.
Case. The TNT.
I mean, I want to, bro. Who are you bringing down to your wrestling room?
He's got AEW chairs in here too. Those are two AEW chairs.
Who are the geeks coming to your wrestling room, bro? Who are you bringing that? You know that's a wrestling game. You know that's a wrestling game behind him. He's got all his little action figures there, bro. He's got his wrestling belts, his wrestling chair. I'm sure that is a wrestling shirt. Is that a wrestling shirt or does that say Prince?
It says Prince.
That don't look like Prince.
That's probably Prince somebody else. I'm pretty sure that's a Mortal Kombat machine, Vince. It's hard to tell.
I don't know about that.
I'm pretty sure it's Mortal Kombat. But those are definitely AEW chairs.
These are the people with influence in today's wrestling. But look, both of them. These are the people that got influence in today's wrestling business.
So we ended up getting to Dynamite.
I mean, I'll say that because there's a small part of the story that's left out here. In that, so you did take the belt, but for a moment you had to get somewhere, so you left it with Amanda. But then Amanda actually had to do some stuff with the media scrum, who then left the title with me, and so I had the title through the entirety of the media scrum. And I took a selfie with it and then sent it to my wife, and I was like, bro, possession is 9/10 of the law.
Listen, if you're gonna call me old and bitter because I'm watching this and I'm like, bro, this is as pathetic as it gets, I'm old and bitter. Then I will proudly wear the moniker of old and bitter if I am the one that has to tell you how freaking pathetic this is, and this is what mirrors the industry in 2024. So if I'm old and bitter to say that, then great. I am old and freaking bitter, bro. I swear to God, Jeff, I was just, before I came on here, you know, man, I watch a lot of YouTube, and he popped up on my screen. So I watched a bunch of little, bro, I don't have, my attention spans out the window. 3-4 minute clips. You know who it was, bro? Freaking Bill Watts. Bill Watts talking about the wrestling industry. And this is what we have today. This is what we have today. Then you wonder why they have lost so much of their audience. This is what we have today, bro.
Vince, are you saying when you were with Vince McMahon, you never snuck off and took a selfie with the belt and sent it to Amy?
I did. I took a selfie, and then Amanda had the belt, and I had to get the belt from Amanda. I played hot potato with the belt, Jeff. Hot potato.
I mean, you gotta know at some point that if he's like, obviously he's very fanboyish, excited about all this. You got to realize, okay, if I tell this story, I am showing everybody that I'm a complete mark. Maybe I should just keep this one inside.
Jeff, I got to tell you a story. Jeff, way back in the day, I believe it was WrestleMania 11. I met Bob Ryder for the first time when Ryder was on Prodigy. Okay,
God,
bro.
Prodigy. Shit,
and at WrestleMania 11, Ryder had Kevin and Sean on Prodigy. Then, Jeff, later on that year, AOL came in and gave us the whole song and dance. Nobody knew who AOL was, bro. Nobody. So we went into business with AOL, and once a month, myself Jim Monsees, the Mat Rat, Jim Monsees will take care of all the technical end of it, like you would. He would take care of everything there. And I would ask Sean the questions, and Sean would sit there and answer the questions. This is how we did it. Jeff, we're featuring Sean. Okay, like Sean is the star, not Vince Russo, not Jim Monsees. I am just there to ask Sean questions. These are the stars now, bro. Aubrey Hepburn and Malcolm in the Middle. These are the freaking stars, bro. Sean Sapp and Denise are going to get their own show on Sirius. These are the stars, bro. This is why people like me and my generation don't watch this shit anymore, bro. These are the stars, Jeff. What you're watching, Willie Wilson, these are the stars.
We're bragging about holding on to a championship belt. We're telling people we took a selfie with it and sent it to our wife. This was sent in by Gabe Tuff. He's talking about Sting.
I'll give a little behind the scenes story that not related to All In.
This I hate. This I freaking hate, because this is them trying to legitimize how they're in the business, bro, with their behind the scenes story. This to me is so freaking embarrassing, bro. So embarrassing. But let's. I can't wait to hear the story.
It's like a brag fest. Like he's bragging to look where I am now to all the people, you know.
Yeah. I have a little behind the scenes story that not related to All In, and that I've seen him a few times otherwise, because he's popped in at Collision a couple of times, and just to say hi. And if you ever wonder if there's ever like a pop that happens,
bro, can we get that straight? Did you hear what he just said? Sting popped in to Collision a couple of times just to say hi. Yeah, Jeff. Sting popped up into Collision just to say hi, not to get a payday.
Right.
He wasn't getting paid, Jeff. I guarantee you, Sting was not getting paid, bro. He just stopped by to say hi, bro. Okay? Let's get that straight. He just stopped by to say hi, bro. All right? Oh, my God. So gullible, bro.
When he walked in the room, there was a pop in the office. There was everybody was in there. It was like Tony Schiavone, Mike Mansouri, and Matt Schiavone was in there, I believe. Jimmy Jacobs, myself, Jim Pepperman, but Tony Khan too. Like everybody's in the office, and all of a sudden Sting just walks in, and there is like an audible pop. You would have thought you were at least at like an indie show, right? Of like, and everybody's just like, oh my God,
we used to do that all the time, bro. And Hogan used to walk into the production meeting. Me, Bubba, Taz, Tenay. Who else was in there? Irish Pat, Disco. When Hulk walked in that room, we all of us in unison, bro. It was like an indie pop. It was like an indie pop, bro. When Hogan walked into the production meeting, bro. What? Can I ask you a question? Here's what I do. Do you not? Does Willie Washington not understand how much of a mark he's coming across as, or does he just not give a shit? Does he not understand how childish this makes you look, that you're not acting like a professional, bro? You're popping. You work for the company. Supposedly you're in some kind of a position of power, but yet you're popping. Now, what do you think Sting thinks? What Sting thinks is, what a bunch of freaking marks. That's exactly what the boys think. Are they oblivious to this, Jeff?
Yes, I think he is, because I think if he realized that, he wouldn't do it.
God, it's like it's so freaking embarrassing. It's a story again, bro. When like I had 5 minutes to pop in and produce freaking Kiss, bro. Like, can you imagine if I would have acted like these freaking idiots, bro? It was like, no, bro, it's business. Great. This is what we got to do. Boom, you do this, blah, 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 blah. These guys are freaking popping. Sting walks into a freaking room. Like, And bro, I'm telling you, that's the response of the talent. And bro, if the talent thinks you're a mark, they're never going to respect you, bro. They're never gonna respect you. So I'm gonna ask you my next question, Jeff. Is the respect of the boys like not even on their radar?
I don't think he understands that part of the business. He was probably never taught that not to act this way. And this is probably one of the main reasons why people are telling Devon Dudley the guy's a snake, because they know he's a freaking mark.
It's unbelievable, bro. That shit was so important to me, bro, the way I conducted myself. Because if I didn't have the respect of the boys, I would have been the laughing stock and they would have been walking all over me. That was probably, Jeff, the most important thing of my job. The most important thing, bro. These guys, like, don't even give a shit.